What is Operation Classified? Well, they're already kind of bowing down or showing you respect. A lot of people, again, will exaggerate or lie about their certain level of skill. I can walk around with this swagger. And we were approached not once but several times by people, asked if we're actors or what we're doing. Whether you're in the one-room shack or the mansion that I'm in now. Okay, lying is lying. I don't care if it's a white lie, a little lie, or a big lie. And of course, I'm here for the money. You know, I'm in real estate for the money. They're already kind of bowing down. Live this artificial identity. There's an air of ease to me. There's no tension.
He said he found it off the market too.
I found this property off market.
Must be like a really good agent.
Oh, so it's like a pocket listing?
You sort of implied there was like
Yeah.
a pocket listing.
Well, that's awesome. That's great. But wait a second.
I set a goal to get a house like this a long time ago.
Apparently, that house was indeed off the market. It was an expired listing.
Oh, okay.
And then they rented it.
Oh, they decided not to sell it, and then they decided to rent instead.
So it was off the market.
Maybe it was for sale and it came off the market.
Oh, okay. But so he's renting?
Yeah, he's renting.
Oh.
You know, on his main page, he really brings out inspiration.
I am very proud that I finally got something like this.
Except then I emailed the agent who lost the listing on it,
Oh, gosh.
and she replied that the house has been rented for a 2-year contract.
Oh.
Look at, on the tax rolls, who owns the property.
Han Jae Hong.
Or is Pan the last name, and is it Hwang Jae Pan?
It's not Brian.
I think we could say for sure it's not Brian.
However, what is the perception online with my following?
There's no confusion going on here.
Some people say, oh, well, it's okay to rent a luxury property, but come on, what are the barriers to entry to rent a luxury property?
I always envisioned, and I'm always telling you guys, you have to envision clearly what it is that you want.
Realistically, somebody who saved $100,000 because they wanted to put 10% down on $1 million house, somebody can take that $100,000 and rent a $2 million house or $3 million house for a year just to give an appearance.
Yeah, this false impression.
A lot of people, again, will exaggerate or lie.
The irony, in my opinion, with any realtor is when you find out that they're renting, it's like, do you not believe in your product?
Take the product yourself and use it in your life so you know what its downfalls are, what its benefits are.
Product that you're selling, that you should be owning your own home, you're actually renting? That's just shocking to me every single time. Yeah, that's kind of the same as like maybe the CEO of Apple. If you just went into his office and you found out that he was actually using a PC. It's like...
He's using a Dell from 94.
Yeah, it's like you're not using the product that you sell so hard. Like, come on.
Dang, no wonder the house is so expensive. I mean, he lives only 20 minutes away from
That's
Beverly.
what I said, right?
It's rare for me to see another Lamborghini unless I go to Beverly Hills or Hollywood Hills, which isn't too far. It's like 20 minutes away.
It's about 20 minutes away. You know,
Yeah.
I'm 20 minutes away.
Okay, so it's location based.
It's
yeah.
location.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Except then I Google Maps and had to sort of see how traffic was between his house and Beverly Hills. And it looks like at 9/11 on a Saturday evening, minimum 55-minute commute to get to Beverly Hills.
That's low traffic time.
Right? Somebody's successful, usually lie about it or exaggerate.
I did check at about 7 o'clock this morning on Monday, but it looks like his commute went up to about 65 minutes.
Wow, that's threefold.
To Beverly Hills or Hollywood Hills, which isn't too far. It's like 20 minutes away.
You know what, Lauren? We live in a $2.1 million house.
Yeah, let's just threefold our sales price potential of our house. Yeah.
Because this $700,000 house is about $2.1 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to that at least.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a beautiful neighborhood here. I just moved into a new house. Nobody in my neighborhood, even though all these homes are worth at least 1.2, 1.3 million, none of them have a supercar or exotic.
But we're not lying, no.
This is about.
This is just about, roughly.
Okay, lying is lying. I don't care if it's a white lie.
You know what's never happened to me before, Lauren?
What?
When I take my Tesla to a gas station, people never bow down to me.
And this is the cool part, is when people approach you being a Lamborghini owner, they're already kind of bowing down or showing you respect.
Really?
Oh wait, I don't take it to a gas station.
So how can we get somebody to bow down to us? Because that's really important to me.
I think you need something that represents power.
Well, like a Lambo?
So this represents power, and they're gonna approach you humbly.
I think so. I think it humbles people when they approach you.
Yeah.
People normally, when it comes to something that represents power, will approach humbly.
You know what? I want people to be humbled when I'm around other people. I like
It makes me want to, put my chest out.
Go out and walk more with your chest out.
I like feeling powerful.
Okay.
Okay?
And remember, talk from the side,
Just maybe approach at an angle and talk over your shoulder.
especially when you're approaching a woman.
Especially if you're a guy approaching a woman.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I pulled all the MLS data from August of 2012, and it looks like in about 52 to 53 sales, 45 of those being listings, not a single one was over $1 million.
I personally, even before I had the team, sold a few listings between 1, 2, 3 million. Dealt with those clients. I don't care if it's a white lie, a little lie, or a big lie. Every single thing that I said, I've done.
So maybe those were pocket rentals, pocket listings. I mean, you wouldn't want to show anybody on the internet that you were selling $2 or $3 million houses because, that might make them want to use you.
Yeah, exactly. That might give you some credibility.
Mine's focused more on becoming successful, rewiring your mind, and really those things, not just the flashy stuff that people come to other channels to watch.
Seriously, he said that?
They're already kind of bowing down or showing you respect.
Bryan does say that people lie about their success.
Number one is their success, right? Somebody's success, they'll usually lie about it.
Really honest.
It takes one to know one, right?
He's being really honest with us.
That's true. Yeah, he's indirectly exposing himself.
That's like a title.
What?
Bryan exposes himself. That sounds like a perv, though.
Yeah, I know.
Bryan also mentions that people do lie about their skill level.
A lot of people, again, will exaggerate or lie about their certain level of skill.
So him again, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
exposing himself, not sexually. Maybe he does expose himself sexually and in that sense too. I just don't know. Maybe he has like some
Mastery course.
Maybe-
Master course. Wait, big gulp.
Ew. Wait, are you saying like sexually?
No, well, I
Oh.
guess that kind of does.
I don't know about you and anybody watching, but I don't like talking to people when they constantly interject their rights
Right?
and their okays.
Okay.
So if I say, so I was walking in the store today, right? And then I saw this girl and she said, hey, I don't like you. Okay? Okay?
Chest out, talk over shoulder. Okay.
Right?
Okay, right. Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
Right.
But it does kind of go along with him saying that he wants people to bow down to him.
Okay. Bryan mentions that one of the reasons Zillow will not take over the real estate industry is because 20 years ago, companies weren't able to take over the real estate industry. But I think what Bryan fails to realize is that a lot of the stuff that he pitches and a lot of the advice he gives is 20-plus-year-old advice that has been said time and time again.
I'm on the side of saying things will remain the same.
Look, the door knock is dead.
Yeah.
The cold call is dead. People are too busy in their lives.
Well, and even when it wasn't dead, who actually liked that? Who liked being constantly hassled and harassed almost? I mean, these people would constantly be calling, do you like solicitations? Nobody does.
The biggest advice I could give to Bryan is stop giving people advice that says follow up until they either tell you to F off or buy with you.
You have their information there. Follow up with them later. And then again until they buy or they tell you to go fuck yourself.
That's kind of a horrible
That's
salesy
absolutely terrible.
way. Like, you shouldn't be teaching sales in terms of the sleazy type of sales, which I think this is sort of.
That's right. Leave a message.
I think sales should be redefined as being an advisor.
Yeah,
You should be helping
And
people,
people-
not pressuring them.
People should want to talk to you because they enjoy talking with you, but you also give them good advice. It shouldn't be you constantly hassling people.
If somebody is now selling material they're teaching, you should be pretty dang good
Yeah,
and
you should know your stuff.
And not only your stuff, but also where the market in the industry is headed. And I personally, in 2012, I trademarked No Pressure Agent. It's because I think the industry is going in the direction of no pressure.
Yeah, don't bother me.
Yeah.
Don't bother me at all.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
look, we'll be your consultant, but we're not going to sell you.
Yeah. And if somebody's actually selling something that they feel so strongly about, they should have some type of backing and evidence to what they're selling. They should have proof that they actually made it themselves. They did X amount of deals, or they made this amount of $1 million sales, whatever. You should have a good background. Prove it.
Maybe he owns his own office, though.
Does he own his own office?
No. So I looked up where his office is, and these are the people that own it.
Phil and Betty.
Chang.
Chang.
I did find out that if he wanted to buy a chicken, he just has to go next door to his office.
Sweet. Sometimes when I'm working, I just think, you know what? I'd love to buy a chicken right now.
Or I need a bundle of hay. I'm gonna go next door.
Yeah. Buy my chicken and buy my hay all at the same time. Really?
So he rents his office, he rents his home. Bryan does say he invests where he feels safe and secure.
I want to invest somewhere where I feel safe.
But apparently that's not where he sells, which to me reiterates that he doesn't believe in his own product.
Yeah.
But I'll have you know he's in a mansion.
Is he in a mansion?
He says he's in a mansion.
He's renting a mansion.
Or the mansion that I'm in now.
And that's basically in Beverly Hills.
He sells real estate in California, but he spends his money buying $7,000 to $10,000 auctions in Texas.
I buy most of my real estate in Texas at the tax deed auctions from Houston.
Okay.
Which to me is just not congruent with why are you selling real estate here?
Yeah.
As we know, Bryan sells a lot of courses, and one of his encouragements is, hey, go out there and get a full percentage listing.
We're still taking listings at a full commission.
Something at 5%, 6%, 7%, whatever it is. Usually a 5% listing would be 2.5 to each side. So Bryan encourages not discounting your commission.
Now, if you're the one who runs to try to be the Walmart because you can't compete here and you're stuck in the middle and you feel like your only differentiating factor is to cut your commission.
Yet when I did a little bit of research, the 45 listings they've had since 2012, 31% of those discounted the commission to the buyer's agent, which probably also means they took a discounted commission as
Oh,
well.
wow. So going against what he preaches, too. Practice what you preach, right?
Oh, wait. Out of those 45 listings in the last 6-ish years, 19% of them either canceled or expired,
Ooh, that's not good.
including the ones that had a discounted commission.
Oh, so your discount was not enough. Oh.
The one thing that really confused me is he talks a lot about how his brand new agent got a 7% listing, but when they showed the contract on the YouTube channel, they didn't fill out the contract completely. The offering to the buyer's agent was blank. So in theory, they could be offering 6% to the buyer's agent and doing that listing for 1%.
Okay.
But they left that part blank, so now I'm kind of curious.
I'll just post a picture of it because I don't want to show it on the video and give out personal.
Did the client know what they were even signing up for? But the one thing clients read in a listing contract is the commission.
How much am I paying?
And for it to be blank confused me.
Yeah.
So I left a comment on Bryan's channel.
And didn't he delete it?
He deleted it.
That's not good. Why did you delete it?
At least there's an air of ease with Bryan.
Kevin, you told me that in the last month he had lost 4 deals from people that actually knew him.
I mean, I've lost, I think I told you guys, probably 4 deals in the last month alone, 3-4 weeks from people who have known me for a long time, know that I'm killing it. And on paper, it would make sense. We're keeping in touch.
Right.
We have the right systems and we're successful. Why would they use somebody else?
But sign up for the mastery course
Yeah,
today.
I know my stuff!
And I mean, it'd be one thing if you had 30 listings and you lost 4.
Yeah, it happens, right?
But there are 2 that are on the market for a team of 3 or 4 agents. But maybe that just demonstrates what he stands for.
Every single thing that I said, I've done.
There's a lot of fear in the industry right now that companies like Purple Bricks and Redfin are going to take over, which basically eliminate the high-pressure salesperson and just do a transaction. These companies are not advisors. They're not consultants. They let you make your own decision, which I think is a disservice because I think sales is advising. When a client says, hey, what do you recommend? What should I do? Rather than saying, oh, well, it's your choice, but when you make that decision,
Yeah.
we'll write it up for you.
Yeah, and I'll get my commission once you're done making all those hard decisions.
And of course, I'm here for the money.
That's why those discount companies that exist, because they're replacing the old style sleazy kind of sales. And the only thing that's going to beat that kind of pushy sales is high quality consulting based advice. Following up until somebody pulls a gun on you or tells you to F off.
Until they buy or they tell you to go fuck yourself.
This is not quality service what he advises. Bryan, in a sense, is kind of hurting the whole real estate industry by teaching these methods.
What drives me so mad is when I see people teaching, in my opinion, complete bull to younger generations who are trying to get ahead in real estate, or really anybody who's trying to get a start in real estate.
There's an air of ease to me. There's no tension.
Or investing, or trying to get ahead in life.
As you have stumbled across one of the best channels on YouTube to help you in your life.
And then monopolizing them by selling them a course and teaching them either dated information or lying to them about their success, exaggerating their success. That's bad. I think that's almost the death of the YouTube course, is poor quality content. Talking about expired listings, there's also something called the Code of Ethics when you sign up to be a realtor, and that is that you won't solicit business from other real estate agents. Until I saw the video where Bryan says,
Like Lloyd has talked to an expired that maybe was like a withdrawn or something, or maybe you guys, and they looked at like TBC and they got my number, and the guy was like calling me over and over and texting me, hey, my client says you're soliciting, we still have an active listing contract. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm like, okay, news reporter. Like sending me that fucking formal ass text, like give me a fucking break, dude.
He asked Lloyd to solicit business from somebody who still had an active contract with a client. I don't know if that's in the courses, but I don't recommend that. Lloyd, maybe if we walk around Target, people...
We were walking around Target. I can walk around with this kind of swagger.
And just like chest out it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And maybe people will be drawn to us.
And we were approached.
Let's act very confident, and then maybe, Kevin, they'll think we're actors.
Maybe they'll ask us.
Asked if we're actors or what we're doing.
Show them our Lambo.
I'll just be really, really like pompous attitude. I'll just exude it so that everybody will want to come to me.
There's an air of seductiveness here.
Almost like seductiveness.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sure. Oh.
I think I've found the best channel ever on YouTube.
As you have stumbled across one of the best channels on YouTube to help you in your life.
I think the bottom line is his communication skills are just better than ours.
Our communication skills were far superior than.
Probably, yeah. We don't really know what we're doing, I guess.
The other thing is, having a Lambo seems like such a high achievement.
Yeah, I like living in a house that I own too.
I guess investing success was never a priority.
Yeah.
Although you can learn about that in his course.
Yes. Maybe he should listen to his own course.
What confuses me is his agent that he just hired, Kevin Carl, how would you say that? Marroquin? Just changed his name from Kevin Carl Marroquin to Karl Marx. I guess he wants to be an economist.
Okay.
I wonder whose advice that was. But I wouldn't know, given that Kevin Marx's license is not associated with Team BC yet. It's still at Citrus Realty Inc.
Oh.
Zillow's always a good place to go to see active listing.
Oh, no active listings.
Hey folks, I just want to say as a summary here, we're not trying to bash Bryan. It's very important to know that we're also not just trying to use other people's names. We didn't set out to make this video by saying, okay, what are we going to talk about with Bryan? We watch his content because initially we're like, okay, hey.
A fellow real estate,
Exactly,
trainer.
It's a real estate community. But what really drives me nuts, and Lauren will tell you this, what drives me so mad is when I see people teaching, in my opinion, complete bull, and
Just for the
nobody's
money.
saying anything.
Yeah, and the thing is that people buying these courses, like you said, they say, oh, I should read some books, I should look online, I should buy some courses, just try to get all the knowledge I can. They have a blank slate, they have no idea, so then they fill up their blank slate with this BS content.
Right, exactly. Realistically, I always come from the angle of, if I'm going to tell somebody that this is a good investment, I better be able to buy it myself. In fact, that's exactly what we did with the YouTube flip. I told my clients, you should buy this. This is a great deal. Nobody wanted to buy it? No problem. I bought it.
Because you believe in it.
I believe in it. I believe in the product.
Yeah.
When I tell people this is how I bought my first house and here's the deed, I am showing you this is what I actually did. If you watched to the end of this video, first of all, smash that like button.
Subscribe.
And be part of that notification squad. And then after you've done that, take away that I am all for you selling courses. I wish you the best. Like, seriously. I don't care if you sell courses. I love the fact that you put out energy to make videos almost every single day and provide information and inspire people. But do it the right way.
Yeah, come on.
We wanted to reiterate that we're not bullies. We're just putting out information that's public in sort of a collected format. And we really feel like we're providing a service for the YouTube community. Wouldn't you say?
I would say that, yes.
Essentially, if we say bull, know that we're gonna let you know about it. Bull. What? What was that?
I know you too well.
You're so annoying.
and to tell you the reality of this world. And of course, I'm here for the money.